Fox Wine Lady. I'm back again on today. It's June 8th, and I have a very special guest with me today. As I promised you last time, Dave the Silver Fox, who usually is behind the camera videotaping me, is going to be my special guest today. So please give a warm welcome to Mr. Dave, whom I call the Silver Fox. And now that you can see what he looks like, you can see why he's a silver fox. He's got that beautiful silver hair, and he's foxy to boot. And I want to say thank you to Shianne, his girlfriend. She's here videotaping for us since Dave can't be doing it. And the cutest thing just happened right before we went on camera. Dave went up to her and he said, "Oh, I forgot to give you your morning kiss and hug today." And they're like, "No, no, no, kissy, kissy, kissy." It was a little gross, but it was beautiful at the same time. So yeah, oh, I forgot to say, here's Oliver right here. Say hi, baby. Hi. Oliver loves Dave, so he might run over to Dave if he gets bored being with me. So, Dave, let's just start with you just telling us a little bit about yourself. Tell us, well, how did we meet?
How did we meet? By chance. And
I hired you, didn't I? I hired you to do my washer and dryer.
Yeah,
I think,
it was by chance. And since I'm the MacGyver and
yes.
I do whatever, I let things talk to me.
As you can see, Dave he's a jack of all trades. He fixes cars. He's a painter. He can fix basically anything that you need to have fixed. And I call him MacGyver for that reason, because he always finds unique ways to fix things. And he also knows how to fix hearts. And that's one of the reasons why I really wanted to have him on today. I call Dave the master of taking a person from victimhood to survivorship mode to warriorhood. When I first met him, I was kind of in recovery mode. I had been in an abusive relationship, and I was over that relationship for quite a while, but it took me a long time to get past it.
It takes time.
At the time that I met him, I wasn't a victim anymore. I didn't consider myself to be a victim anymore. I was at the point where I was a survivor. But now, I'm happy to say I'm a warrior. And I have Dave to thank in part for that, because he really helped me get through that period of my life. So Dave, what qualifies you? Tell me a little bit about you and why you're so good at taking people out of their victimhood.
Well, because there was a time when I was a victim. And from a parent, a female parent, that I now call her my birth donor, because that's the only thing that she really gave me as far as a gift. You know, I suffered through, you know, the physical, the mental, and the verbal, you know, up until the age of 13, when I finally put a stop to it myself. And I think all the way through my life, let me back up a little bit. We don't know what's normal. You know, when you're a victim, you really don't know what's normal, because, you know, we are human and we have faults.
Right.
And we blame ourselves and we kick ourselves, you know, shaming ourselves and blaming ourselves and wearing all of that.
It's all my fault if I would just do this or do that, or if I just love him more.
And that doesn't work. What it is that we transition, because that little voice inside of us, sometimes it's all the way in the back saying, screaming at us, or the quiet little voice saying, something isn't right.
Right.
You know, it's like when the picture is askew, when you walk into some place and you see that picture just slightly tilted. You know, something's a little skewed. So, through my travels and my growth, and not only letting go, which is huge, each day, each second of the day is new. We are the masters of our own minds and the masters of our own lives.
Yes.
And so if we choose to allow that person to continually control us, even though it was from years past, you know, through the flashbacks that we have, we need to recognize that this is my life now.
Right.
This is my life.
Right.
I need to live it.
I'm taking my power back.
Yes, I'm taking my power back.
You don't have power over me anymore.
Yeah,
I have power over myself.
Yes. And yes, it still creeps up, and you're able to see it for what it is. Sometimes it takes baby steps. Sometimes you can run at a dead run. But a lot of times when you're in those bad moments, because we are human, and we have faults, and it's all a learning experience.
Yeah, and to this day, I'm learning. I'm learning how to get past some of those things that used to haunt me. So yeah, it's a process. It's not something that happens overnight.
Well, most definitely, and the more we help others in their pain, helps us to heal.
Right. Right.
Yeah, we heal as that because, we look at our situation and their situation and, my situation really wasn't that bad. It's just helping others through that pain and opening that door of opportunities, knowing that each moment is new. Each day is new.
Well, that is a perfect segue to something else I want to talk to you about on air. We've talked about this several times.
This is true.
And it's a project that you came up with. The idea was yours, and I give you 100% credit for that. But you came up with the idea of starting a healing circle. And when you brought that up with me, I was so touched because I have a burden in my heart. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I don't make very much money doing these videos at all. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm really doing it because if there's at least one person out there that I could help with these videos, then it's worth it to me.
It is.
And so, I'm sorry I'm getting all teary. So this healing circle is another way for me to help people in a way that I can't even do on a video. So Dave, tell me what your idea is and just tell us what the idea is and how you would like to carry it out.
Well, first, those individuals that are ready. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink.
Right.
And if all they do is reach out or just be with us, feel our energy because our energy is positive. And just starting to talk, because anytime you verbalize your pain with those that are there for you, not there as, reading a book and ignoring you.
And we're not there to judge.
We're not, no judgment whatsoever because we're all here to heal.
Right.
And if we can just sit around and discuss and talk about our pain, share our different pains, it helps us heal.
Right. What I was envisioning is like a round table kind of discussion where we might kind of lead in the discussion, but we're not the ones talking all the time. We're there to listen more than anything else, and maybe make some suggestions on how they can move forward past this pain that they're dealing with. But we're not there to judge, and we're not there to tell them what to do either. As you know, I'm also a life and relationship coach, and I don't tell my clients what to do. I tell them, what do you think you should do? And we talk out the pros and cons of everything, and then they make the decision. And that's the way that I would approach it here with the healing circle.
Exactly.
It wouldn't be me telling you what to do.
It's that what we are doing is we basically allow that little voice inside of you to come out, of the different individuals come out, because we know how to heal ourselves. We just get trapped in the dark energy, and throwing us down in that pit and kicking ourselves and things like that. And when we step out of there, excuse me, and knowing that each moment is new.
Yes.
This is our minds being the master of our own minds, knowing that I want something better. I want a better life. I want to be happy. And if all it is seeing someone on the street and just saying, hi, isn't it a beautiful day? Yes, it's raining today because we live in Portland, but it's been really sunny. Just opening and having common courtesy and common respect with each individual that we see. I think that's the biggest problem in today's society. We hide behind screens and our phones and everything, and we have lack of interaction with other people.
And I've said this before more than once, happiness is a choice.
It is.
You can choose to get up and mire in your pain and the darkness, or you can choose to get out of it
and make a change.
And because if you don't like how you feel, if you don't like your life the way it is, do something about it.
Go to a happy place. I mean, if it's just like going in the bathroom and taking a shower and washing that negative energy off of yourself and going to a happy place, something that you know makes me smile.
Right.
You know that says, okay, this is my happy place. Yes, don't fool yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Stay in reality. I have this thing called isness. It is what it is.
Right.
And a lot of times it's like a flat tire. It's only flat on one side. But yes, it's not round so you can drive.
That makes perfect sense.
Don't take it personal. It's just a thing.
Right. Well, you know what? This is a spur of the moment thing, because I think that we have more to talk about on air, on camera.
True.
On this taking yourself out of the victimhood mode. I think you could probably give some steps that you could take or some suggestions, not telling anybody what to do, but what worked for you.
Looking in the mirror.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but when I look in the mirror and I see my face, even though we see it for years,
all the time,
all the time, it's like, okay, talk to yourself.
Yes.
If it helps to talk to yourself in the mirror or just in a quiet place. Put on some music. I also like to write poems. And if it takes writing it down, whatever works best for you as the individual.
Get it out, right.
Yes, because you need to get that out. You need to dispose of it. Get rid of it.
So Dave, would you mind coming back and giving some more suggestions?
I can.
For our next video. We're running out of time.
I'm sorry.
I
don't have to hide behind the
I hate to cut you off because it's wonderful. But yeah, I would love it if you could come back and we can go more over what can you do to get yourself out of that victimhood or even survivorship mode. And then also maybe we could make an announcement as to when we're going to have our healing circle, because I think it would be so beneficial to so many people out there. I know there's people hurting out there. I know there's people who've been through the same kind of stuff that we have.
This is true.
That need this. So
this is very true.
I'm gonna make a commitment to you guys and to all the people in this Portland area where I am, that we're going to start this healing circle, and we're gonna do it because it needs to be done. So
allow me to add.
Oh, please, but you got 30 seconds.
You need to love yourself and know that you are a valuable human being, even though those people that keep putting you down want to keep you down.
That's right.
So if that is your first start, love yourself and tell yourself, allow yourself to be human, because as human, we make mistakes.
That's so true. You know, I love me some drag queens, and there's something that RuPaul says all the time. She says, if you can't love yourself, how the hell you're going to love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here?
Oh, yeah.
Amen.
Oh, yeah.
So on that note, I think we better stop this video, but we're going to come back for part 2. So don't sweat it. We'll be back with more Dave the Silver Fox, my sage. Thank you so much, Dave. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. On that note, I say to you, in good health and cheers, from your girl, the Box Wine Lady, and Dave the Silver Fox. Bye-bye.